I need to get my thing, but I don't feel like it. Hey, I just came off for a little while. Can't stay long. I just said, let me see who's up this morning. I'm not sitting in my normal seat where I put my thing. I'm in another seat. I just said, let me come on for like 35 minutes and give TikTok some love. Where are my glasses at? I need... Wait. Do I got some tissue? I gotta go get some tissue. I'll be right back. Here goes some right. I don't even got my head covering. I'm in a different part of the house. I'm in a different part of my house, y'all. So God covering my head with the blood of Yeshua Jesus. Hi, how are ya? How's everybody doing? I said I'd come off for like 35 minutes before I start my day. I said, let me see who's on TikTok this morning instead of YouTube. Hey. How's everybody doing? Hello. How's everybody doing? I'm going to be answering questions. I'm not going to be talking to people because it takes up a lot of time and I'm only going to be here for 35 minutes. So I want to just answer questions. Grand Rising. I'm good. You great? Good. Just my nose bothering me again. It's winter stuff. It's cold outside today. Hold on, yeah. Sorry. It's only gonna be like 50-something degrees today. That's cold, but not real cold. I'm doing good. So, do y'all have any questions? Because I'm not talking to people because it takes too much time. I'm only gonna be on here till like 9:30, 9:35. So put your questions in. So I said, let me show y'all some love instead of going to TikTok. I mean, YouTube. Because YouTube be live. Sometimes y'all be all boring on here. Hey, Heaven. My sweet little sister. How's your mom doing? Baruch. Who's that, Bella? All right, y'all don't have no questions? Come on. Y'all be boring on this TikTok, man. That's why I be on here like once every week or once every 2. Y'all some boring folks on the TikTok. On YouTube, they live. Whenever I get on Facebook, they good. Come on, y'all gotta spruce it up. Y'all gotta encourage me so I could come on here more. Cause it be so like blah, blah, blah. Encourage me. Make it live. Give me some likes. I only have 209 likes. Come on, speed it up. Give me some likes. Give me some hearts. Give me some flowers. That's money. Give me some flowers and some hearts. Come on. Y'all used to give me a bunch of flowers. Y'all done fluttered away now. She doing good, good. You enjoying your juice? Your juicy thing? Thank you. You know they got an ice cream one coming out. I think it's coming out today or tomorrow. I'm gonna get it on my credit card. It's a sucker $349. I'm like, ooh, but it make ice cream like Carvel ice cream. What? Yes, just wanted to know about. I don't know anything about your future spouse. I'm sorry. Who is that? I don't hear anything about a future spouse. I'm sorry. That doesn't mean you ain't gonna get one. I'm just not hearing anything about that. What are we doing today? We're chilling. I'm just answering questions. Any questions that I can answer. I'm not talking to people because I'm only gonna be on here till like 9:30, 9:35. So I'm just taking questions. So any more questions? Chat. You sent the gift. Thank you. I ain't okay. Glam. Yes, I want to make some non-dairy ice cream. Yeah, I don't know why it's $349. But the thing is, once you make it, you have to put it, you have to put it in the freezer overnight. And then the next day, put it back in, and it makes that Carvel ice cream. I was like, well, I make ice cream anyway. I make it out of condensed milk. And it's the same thing. When you make it, you got to put it in the freezer. You use whipping cream, condensed milk, and if you want butter pecan, you would put little maple syrup in it, and you have to sit it in the refrigerator for like 7 to 10 hours, and it'd be good. It'd be good. I just haven't made none in a while, and I use Splendent condensed milk. It barely has any sugar in it, and I use low sugar maple syrup. Is anyone else screen buffering? Is anybody else screen buffering? She said. Okay. No, so it must be your phone. All right. Lauren said no. Y'all got any questions? Come on, put me to work. I'm on here for 20 more minutes. What y'all want to do? Just stare at me all day? Is that what it is? All y'all want to do is stare at me all day and see if I come out with some teaching or something? Because y'all ain't asking me nothing. And y'all know normally I don't answer questions because I be talking to people. Now I'm giving y'all a chance and y'all ain't asking nothing. And I ain't inviting nobody because I'm about to get off of here in 20 minutes. Okay, if y'all don't answer me no questions, I'm getting off of here. Y'all not putting me to work. I want to be put to work. I ain't invite nobody up here. Let me just take that person down, because I did not invite anybody up here. How did they even get up here, y'all? I must have hit the invite by mistake. Anything about any new coins? Well, this weekend I talked to y'all about coins. I gave y'all the CBCN. On not the membership live, because I gave that to them like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. But I gave it on the regular live. That was it. I ain't heard nothing about no more coins. Trust me, I haven't. I'm just waiting on the ones we already got to start doing something. I mean, the market's been like kind of dead last week and now this week. You know what I mean? And then Trump talking about he might go to war with the militia group over there in Israel if they don't release the hostages on the time that they supposed to this week. He said all HELL gonna break out. I was like, Daddy, please don't let Trump do that. He gonna crush the markets, because y'all know when they be warring and stuff, it just crushes the market. So y'all better pray that he don't go for the militants and that they release these hostages so they can be free, and that it won't be no all HELL break loose, because the market will just tank. And February is supposed to be a good month like January. And they just taking it from us. And Jerome Powell, he just handed it to Trump on a gold platter. And what Trump doing? Making trouble. He making trouble. But I guess he got to do this stuff with the tariffs and the Doge and all of this stuff. He has to do it, And he did say it was going to be some growing pains before it got better. And Daddy did say the first 9 months to 15 months was going to be like, So let's just pray he don't break all HELL on those militia groups over there, because the market will definitely crash. It'll be like 2023, 2024, when it'll be like when the war started in Israel. Yeah, so let's just pray. You know what I mean? Because we got plans. We got churches to build, churches to buy, houses to buy, cars to buy, people to feed, nonprofits non-profit organizations. We got a lot of stuff to do. So we need our money. We need our money. We need our money. I'm doing good. How you doing? Greetings to you too. Yes, yeah, we need our money. So let's start praying that I prayed and asked Daddy a week ago to start handling Trump. I said, I know he doing, he cleaning up stuff, he doing this, he doing that. I said, but then they took away the protection of bureau. Like, if you got problems with the bank, they overcharging you, they doing this, they doing that. They took that away. I'm hoping, they just took it away for a little while until they, hash through it and find all the corruption and put it back. But if they don't put that protection bureau back, the banks could be charged. Banks could go buck woolly on us. Credit cards could go buck woolly on us. And it ain't nothing we could do. They could take your money from you in your bank account. You could wake up and they done took it, because it ain't no protection bureau there. So I'm hoping they put that back. Sound not to Oh, you changed your picture. That's why. That's why I didn't know who you was, Prince Emmanuel. You changed your URL. How I'm supposed to recognize you? You didn't change your URL. You should have said, Apostle, this is Prince Emmanuel. I changed my URL. Then I would have been like, what's up, Prince? How you doing, Prince? Wow, that was, yeah, they took that off. And I'm like, now the banks and credit cards can charge us all kinds of fees. The banks could take your money if they feel something creepy is going on or something shiesty is going on. They don't have to talk to you about it. Just snatch your money. What? If you put a big amount of money in there and they're not used to you doing that, they could just freeze your money for who knows how long if they don't have that bureau of protection. So let's hope that Trump put that back. I know, millions of dollars was going to different countries for transgender. Millions of dollars was going to countries to teach them how to do transgender language. Our tax money. Now here you is, you got all these people here in America, hungry, starving, homeless. And our millions of dollars of tax money is going to take care of all these other countries we ain't even never heard of before to do $2 million for transgender surgery over in some Egyptian country. What? That's our money. And people over here struggling and starving and homeless. And you sending millions of our tax money to all these different countries. I'm so glad Trump and Elon is finding that for real. Then this man made a video. He lost his job, and him and his family went to go apply for food stamps. And then the Spanish family was there too. They gave the American black family $500 for 5 people. The Spanish people got $3,500. He made the video. It's on TikTok and YouTube. How in the world can Americans only get $500 in food stamps, but you an immigrant for another country? You ain't never worked a day in your life in this country. You ain't paid a penny in taxes, but you could get $3,500. That's your Democrats for you. I pray Democrats never get in office again. Never, ever. And if they do, let them be good Democrats. Darn said, money going to countries we ain't even never heard of, y'all. Our money. That's why Trump need to abolish the federal taxes. Then our money ain't going nowhere anymore. All you'll have is state tax, right? And that goes to the state. But the federal income tax, even Queen Elizabeth won't be getting. The royal family, do you know they get 2% of everybody's taxes? How is that possible? When America, they taught us that America is the UK's sister. The devil is a lie. America was here before the UK was even developed. They just didn't find America until after the fact. So why is we paying 2% to the royal family? That's why they're the richest family on the planet. Why is 2% our income tax? You know what? When Trump takes away that federal income tax, they ain't getting no money neither. Make no sense. You'd be surprised of the benefits they get. They help to buy houses and clothes and cars. And we over here suffering. Our tax money going to over there to the royal family. Over here, Egypt, Israel. What? We shouldn't have not a homeless person in this country of America. We should not have one homeless person. We should not have anybody starving. Everybody should be in a house or an apartment. Everybody should have food. We should be going to school for free. You know what I'm saying? There should be so many mom and pop businesses like it was back in the day when I was a little girl. I remember the stores on the corner, candy stores. You know, we had mom and pop stuff. Then my clothes, made in America. The tag said made in America. Some of y'all ain't never even seen clothes that got the tag made in America. Yeah, I'm telling my age. So just like it was like that before, it could be like that again. And back in before 1913, we was the richest country on the planet, and we didn't have no taxes coming out. Everything made in America. We made our own cars, so we could do that again. And I understand, you know, Trump trying to do that, but y'all, it's gonna be some serious growing pains for him to try and get us back to the golden age. That's why Daddy said it was going to take 9 to 15 months, because it's going to be some growing pains, and the market is going to suffer. The market's going to suffer with what he's doing. And this year, 2025, is supposed to be the best bull run ever. But you know, the things that Trump is doing, you know, you can't get mad at him, because you know he doing stuff to help us in this country. Hold on, y'all. He doing stuff to help us, right? But we got to understand the stuff he doing, it's going to cause a lot of friction. It's going to cause a lot of upheaval. It's going to cause a lot of failure, because the system is some of the system is going to fail. Some of the system is going to buck. Some of the system is going to break. And that means some things are going to suffer. Some things are going to suffer. And Daddy, that's why Daddy said, and I told y'all like a month ago, that they going to be hating Trump. They going to be protesting him, Elon. They're going to be protesting him. And it happened. And it's still happening, you know. And God said it was going to take 9 to 15 months for all this stuff to get straight. And then people was going to start reaping the benefits. So let's just hope it takes 9 months and not 15. And then the American people were going to start reaping the benefits, you know, and so will the markets. But we have to pray that during these next 9 months to 15 months, that the market still be able to soar. You know, the stock market and the crypto market. You know, we may have some ups and downs, but let's just pray that the market can soar so we could get that money, so we could get that cheddar, and do what we got to do for God, because we've been waiting a long time. We in the 4th year. The market crashed the day after Thanksgiving, 2021, November 2021. And here we is, February 2025, and the market is still suffering. And then, like last month, XCN and maybe one other coin was making people mad rich. All these doggone coins, millions of coins out here. They make millions of coins, right? And only 1 or 2 coins is running the market. And then you got the swamp coins, the meme coins, people making money off of that, right? But ain't none of the stable coins, none of the altcoins. They ain't doing nothing but XCN. Nothing. That don't make no sense. 1 or 2 stable coins or altcoins should not be running the market, y'all. They all should be running. And I told y'all 3 years ago that Bitcoin was going to decouple from these coins. And darn if Bitcoin didn't do it. Because you remember every time Bitcoin used to go up, the whole market would. Look at Bitcoin. It's 97,000, almost 100,000. And it ain't moved nothing. Even Ethereum used to follow Bitcoin. And Ethereum not even following it. Because Bitcoin decoupled from it. From all the coins. They decoupled Bitcoin. And I told y'all 3 years ago they was going to do it. And darn, they don't do it. When Bitcoin used to shoot up the whole market, Bitcoin shoots up, don't nothing shoot with it. Nothing. Because they done decoupled it. They made it where it won't do that. Healthcare should be free. You just right. In Canada, it's free. In other places, it's free. The chemicals they put in food. Yeah. And you want to know about Biden had passed this law where if you have medical bills that's less than $500, they can't come after you no more. You want to know why he did that? Because he know the medical industry is fraudulent. We should not be paying for health care. So if you got medical bills under $500, you ain't got to pay them no more. And they can't come after you. Yeah, they can send you a bill here and there, but they can't put it on your credit no more. No, it's actually $550. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Anything over $550, they can put on your credit and come after you. But anything under $550 medical-wise, they cannot bother you. They cannot put it on your credit. Why do you think they eliminated billions of dollars of student loans in Biden's administration? Because they know the student loan thing is a fraud too. We should not be paying to have to go to school. Education is free. Don't you go to school for free from kindergarten to 8th grade? Don't you go to school for free from the 9th grade to the 12th grade? Here in America anyway. Unless you're paying for Catholic school. So why in the world do you go to school for free for 8 years in grammar school and then 4 years for free in high school unless you're paying for private school, and then you go to college for 4 to 8 years and you got to pay astronomical prices? Tell me, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's why Biden and them eliminated billions of dollars of student loan, because they know they frauds. They know that system was a fraud. You go, and in the UK you got to pay for school too, but other countries you don't got to pay. School is free. Now in Africa, y'all pay straight out. When your kids go to grammar school, y'all pay. When your kids go to high school, y'all pay. And when your kids go to college, y'all pay. So y'all don't be in no debt for schooling. But I think Africa should have free school too. But see, what they do in Africa is the money that the parents pay for the kids to go to school, that's what they use to pay the teachers. Instead of the government coming out of their pockets like they supposed to, paying the teachers like we do here in other countries, Africa make the parents pay for the school, so that money will be used to pay the teachers. What? High school too. They make you pay for high school in Africa so you can pay for the teachers. When you go to college, they make you pay for the college straight out so you can pay for the teachers, so that the African governments don't have to pay them like they're supposed to. Even Africa is getting fraudulently ripped off. Fraudulently ripped off. You know, we should not be paying for education. We didn't pay for it for 12 years. Why we got to pay for it for 4 to 8 years? I say 8 years because some people might want to be doctors. Why do we have to pay for that? And then they're going to have the audacity to charge interest on it. And then you'll never get to pay the loan off because you're always paying interest. And Biden, let me tell you something. The Lord told me this. Biden and them knew that if they did not eradicate billions of dollars in student loans, the educational system far as college would have collapsed. That's why they did it. You think they did it because they like us? You think they did it because they care about us? Nope. They knew if they did not forgive billions of dollars in student loans, that college stuff we have here in this country would collapse. Because people was defaulting left and right. Left and right, because they could not afford it. So they had to do it. You think they did it because they wanted to? No, them doggone reptilians don't want to give us nothing. They did it because they didn't want the college educational system to collapse. Why you think Trump trying to get rid of the educational system? See, y'all gotta understand what he doing. He getting rid of it because he know it ain't valid. He know it's fraud. All it's doing is making these institutions rich. And the powers that should not be rich. And all it's doing is putting us in debt and preventing us from prospering. You know, you got $30,000. I had $30,000 of student loan and it was forgiven last year. But mine wasn't because of Biden. Mine was because it was called the debt forgiveness driven program. That has been around way before Biden even got in office. And I had applied for it like 2-3 years ago, and they had sent me a letter a year later, and they said they forgave my $10,000 in interest, but not the loan itself. And then here we come. Last year, I get an email talking about they decided to forgive my whole $30,000. I said, Daddy, I will never step foot in school again unless I pay for it out my pocket. I ain't getting no more loans. I would praise God. I'll run around this house. You would think I was in the church with the Holy Spirit in me. I'll run around the house. I'll call on everybody I could think of. Oh, let me tell you about America. And then the Lord told me in 2017, he told me he was going to eradicate my student loan debt. I didn't know how he was going to do it. And he did it in 2024. Woohoo! Boy, was that a load off of my back. Can you imagine walking around with $30,000 debt on you? How can you prosper with that kind of debt? And the devil uses debt to come against you. Whew. In the UK, our students' loans get wiped out after 30 or 40 years, depending on... That's too doggone long. 30 to 40 years? What if you like 22 or 23 when you graduate? You gotta be 33, 53 years old. Are you serious? That's too long. They should wipe it out 10 years after y'all graduate. You know why they do 30, 40 years? Because they think a lot of y'all gonna be dead by that time. And then the debt will cross on your family. And you want to know another reason why they do 30, 40 years? Because you're gonna be paying for 30, 40 years. By the time 34 years come, you been paid the doggone loan off. They think they slick. Here in America, if you're a clergy, like, okay, I've been a clergy person for like 13, 14 years. But in America, you got to be a clergy person for like, I think it's 18 to 20 years. And they will wipe your debt out, you know. And then being a school teacher, you got to be a school teacher for 15 years and they'll wipe out half of it. And in another 15 years, they'll wipe out the rest. So we have that over here too. But it's still a scam because they want you to pay half of it before they eradicate it. You know, and I paid, what did I pay into my loans? I paid about a good $9,000 into my loans. And I ain't get that back. All I got was a piece of paper saying it was paid. I said, Daddy, I won't step foot in school again unless I pay for it out my own pocket. I will never get a loan. They got free grants here, but I will never get a loan again. No way. Hey, sis, you're supposed to be on your way over here. You better be driving over here right now. Don't let me get you. Sister Pat. Say hi to Sister Pat, y'all. I agree, Apostle. I'll be about 53 when they're going. And you be done paid off most of the loan or half of it. They think they slick. 30, 40 years, please. At least over here, if you a clergy person, a teacher, it was a government work. It was like 5 different things you could be. And you could get either half off or most of it off. Who gonna lose their subscription benefits, sis? Who we talking about, sis? I'm confused. Who gonna be losing their subscription benefit? Yep, that's how mine was. Yeah, who gonna be losing their benefits, Pat? Yep, that's how mine were forgiven. After 25 years, yeah. I've had those loans. How long did I have those loans? I think about 20 years. Because I went to like 2 different schools. So like 20 years. Yeah. And now the Ames International Bible School, I paid straight out for that. Now, when I went to Liberty University for 18 months, that was like $20,000. I already had 10 grand from Gibbs. And Liberty was like $20,000 for those 18 months. But see, it could have been less because you know how when they give you the loan money, right? And they have extra money left over and they give you a choice. They be like, do you want to use this to pay towards your loan or do you want to keep it? And you know, you be like a starving college student. Heck yeah, you want that money. It could be like $3,000 to $5,000 left over every, semester. And you will need it. And I did need it and I kept it, Who gonna turn that kind of money down? $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. You a starving college student, especially if you living off campus in an apartment. Ain't nobody gonna turn it down. they won't pay it back right now. I'm gonna take it because I need it. And then it's gonna start drawing interest on you. Right then and there. Where'd Pat go? She said something about somebody was gonna be losing their benefits. She ain't saying that. Who gonna be losing their benefits, Pat? She must be driving. All right, guys. So I gotta go. It was a blast. It was a blast. So I will see you guys soon. This is the first time I came on in the morning in a long time. So I'll see y'all maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend. Friday or Sunday, and I might not be live. It'll be a picture. I might be in my pajamas. You know what I mean? So it'll be a picture. It was, yeah, shalom heaven. All right, so I'll see y'all either Friday or Sunday, but I will definitely be on YouTube one day this week. I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook in maybe 4 months, but I gotta try. All right, so love you guys. So y'all have a great day. Keep me in prayer as I do y'all. And again, pray. All the stuff Trump is doing is going to affect the market, but let's just pray that we could get some cheddar. Like, Daddy, let us get some cheddar. We got some stuff we got to do for the kingdom. You know what I mean? So pray. All right, so I'll see y'all later. Shalom.